Hello, my green skins, and welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to another night of insanity, fun, and silliness abroad as you guys get 2 hours of fun, maybe even 3, depending on how stupid this gets and how late we decide to go. I did give my neighbor some packing orders when he went out today because he was going out. He's taking a drive. So whenever he gets back, I'm going to get my Doritos and cottage cheese. By the way, greatest flavor of all time, Doritos and cottage cheese, boys and girls. Fight me. Especially spicy barbecue Doritos. And tonight we have both Bushwhackers today. Holy shit, we got Bushwhacker Bob and Bushwhacker Nico. The Bushwhacker boys. Holy shit.
Hello.
Yep. And Bob lamenting what's about to happen to him because he gets the fun of looking at the new Guardians. Oh, yeah, and we're going to have a fun time today. We got a couple people here already. Thank you for joining us. And we're going to look at a couple old comics. And Bob gets to read some comics.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is it?
I forgot. You're annoying.
What do you mean you forgot?
Yeah, hold on.
I'm more insulted that you forgot I was annoying.
Yep. Get you backboard, Bob.
Hey, it's not my fault you don't post stuff.
Share. Come on, share. Share with Discord. Okay, so we're gonna put this in general. Hopefully this works, because sometimes it doesn't. We will see. Paste. Oh, fuck off with your nitro. Oh no, oh shit. Bob, Nico. Bob, you're fucked. You're gonna have to watch on the channel. It's too big for the Discord.
Yep.
Yep, too big. I'm sorry, Bob. You're going to have to look at this on the channel. I'm sorry, my friend. We're going to get to it right away. We are going to be talking about the new Guardians from the pages of the Millennium. Page 1. So, to put this bluntly for boys and girls that have not read this book, the reason we're doing this is, Nico sent the mega load.
Yep.
And we're going to be having fun with this, and it's from the pages of the Millennial, the New Guardians. Our superhero squad. We got a lot of interesting individuals in here. Double size, first issue. All right. So this is 1988. Is a tough time in America. The right wing has 8 years of Reagan, and now it's redeemable. And the results are the country that says no Latin American drugs, but can't quite get the Latin American. Bob, you want to take the rest? You want to take the thing here, Bob?
Take the thing.
The times they are on the verge of changing. No one knows where or how quite yet.
Hello, DJ Ronnie.
Hello, DJ.
So you're sort of on your own. Now, is this a quote?
No, this is actually part of the this is the comic. This is how they open their.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, is this a quote or is this narration?
This is narration of this is reading the actual comic.
This is narration.
So you're sort of on your own.
I'm back.
When you're from another country or maybe dimension, and you're chosen with 5 others to be
the New Guardians. Here we go. What a great headquarters, Gloss. That's her name, by the way.
Gloss? Your name's Gloss?
Yep. The Green Lanterns built a citadel on a hill, and look where it got them. So this is their new.
I'd say somebody's name is Gloss. What? Do they got a relative named Glam?
So go ahead, Bob. Let's read some fun here.
Boy, I love reading
No,
disjointed.
Lydia. We can't walk around like gifts from the gods, even if they thought we are. Now, go ahead. You got yourself the gay Latin guy.
How'd you know?
Go ahead.
I'm about to say, what kind of voice should I do for this?
Get to it, boy.
I don't see us as being part of that elite Zhang. In fact, I don't see. In fact, I don't know how I see us.
What do you mean, Giorgio? I thought that said gringo for a while, but I could see it in this. Now we got
Gregorio?
Yeah, Gregorio. That's his name.
Okay.
Well, Citra, we're evolutionary advantaged by the guardians of the universe with powers to protect us from danger. So these characters are basically the guardians of the universe are the Green Lanterns.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what happened to baby girl's haircut. Who's your barber? Who did that to you?
Yeah, I know, right? So the Green Lanterns basically said, "Hey, we can't get any white Green Lanterns." That's not what they said, but we're gonna add that to the joke. So they got a bunch of.
Sorry, I was laughing out loud.
It's okay, with the powers to protect us from danger, but have you thought what we're here to do? Okay, so basically, I love this. Basically, go ahead, Bob. You're playing the guy.
Okay, well, first I gotta get...
Scroll down. Don't worry, you'll see it in a sec.
Yeah.
We're gonna be taking time to look at this in a big way because this is insane. This comic series.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, my darling ones. We're here to pass along a new DNA, or to put on a more practical level, to have kitties. Why did you use that term? Why did you use that term? I feel gross saying that.
I know.
Or you are. I'm certainly not. Don't know what I'm here for, but you're here to breed. So meanwhile we got fucking Tree Man that looks like he walked out of Mesoamerica. Goddamn.
And let's not forget, Floro is a a plant. So the hot chicks are here. Hot chicks and Mr. Data here are here to fuck.
We may not looks see like it, you took the sunflower from Plants vs. Zombies and dumped it in radioactive waste. What is that?
I know. We may not see all the colors of the new dawn yet, Giorgio.
I got okay. First, I'd say that it kind of reminds me of a Wayne's Brother version of a monster movie of a giant pot plant that came to life.
So, okay, keep in mind this came out in 1988. People talk about woke comics. This is insane.
It's the best one though because it makes fun of all of them.
Yeah. Maybe or maybe not. The applied name Rams gets the choice. Gets the choice of the ladies, and there's only one guy. Like hell, Mon. I going a lot to say about that. Now, okay, Gloss is from China. Ram is from Japan. Flora is from another dimension. Exterdo is from Peru, and Jet is from the UK via Jamaica. And Harbinger is this girl right here, and she's a UFO. So
wait, a UFO?
Yes, raised on a UFO. That's literally what her.
Okay, well, I was like, Is this going to be like Persona, except instead of the Persona being the UFO, she is the UFO? Like, she's just a saucer.
See, this is why I say to people ask me questions about, like, what I hear people say comics were so much better back in the day. No, this shit came out back in the day. Comics haven't gotten worse. They've just gotten more diverse.
I'll be real with you, I kind of like this version of Groot because at least he feels like a mutant and not a product to sell toys.
I love this, though. Long as we are going to live in a land of diversity, USA, we might as well live. I have not seen this site in 7 movies. They're basically they're in Los Angeles. So the diversity superhero group that are there to fuck and breed.
Oh, I guess I know what this is now.
Los
This is when
Angeles.
Shirley looked around.
This is like a softcore dojin.
This is insane. This is one of the weirdest movies. This is the weirdest comic. Like when I read this for the first back in the day, I got these comics.
Dude, I figured it out. This comic.
You know what I got? No. Let me explain myself because I got to explain this. I picked these up because I would do what I would do is what I like to call loose comic buying. I'd see a new comic coming out. Oh, a new #1 of something. Okay, I'd buy that just to read it. There's a reason why a lot of my comics don't exist anymore, and it's just because legitimately they never survived the pizza and the pepperoni, and because I would buy a comic, read it covered in pizza grease, or at the time what I would do is when I had cash, I would buy like a bunch of comics that were on sale for cheap because I was buying it about in the 90s. The 90s were my big buy. I would go to a local used comic book store, buy whatever comics they had there I've never seen before, and read them. And then I would also buy my Chester chicken or a pizza from the local pizza place. And so I would sit there, read this, watch an anime, and then play video games. My Super Nintendo controllers had levels of grease that they were properly yellow. And that's just me being a dumbass, but I don't do that anymore. But back in the day.
You were such a fat fuck.
That's mean to say.
That is mean, but he ain't. No, actually, I didn't really start gaining weight until my 20s. That's when shit just kind of disappeared. But it's weird. Up to my 20s, I could eat 5 pizzas, and I would not gain. I would not gain a single pound, and I was constantly working at the time. Actually, the only time I gained weight is when I started gaining muscle, like lots of muscle, especially when I was working for a couple places on the side back in the day when I was a kid. But anyway, You've seen it, Takeo, the land where the fantasy is king. I love this. So they're saying America. Of course, you've seen it, Takeo, in the land where fantasy is king. Why should we not be a part of it? And the dragon lines of the power run straight through it. 17 million. So basically, Data is a walking computer, basically. He's a half human, half cyborg. Yeah. Or I like calling him Data, but his name's Ram.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was wondering if they stole his name.
Yeah.
I wonder how much he would cost nowadays.
Oh, he's so good.
I like this. I like Poison
I like this. Through his crystalline body, the electro mind dances of a glitter or material chips.
That's hilarious. So I have one thing I want to add in as a little side note. This entire series could be literally interpreted as people on Skid Row literally high out of their minds, perceiving themselves as the new heroes. And then
We haven't got Nico. Shut up. We haven't gotten to the second issue. This is a 12-part series, boys. We're only going through one comic a week. Because the best comic, and Bob's gonna have to read that comic because we're gonna make him play the cocaine Mexican.
I will happily do that. All right. That man sounds like an absolute fucking legend.
Yeah.
Mad lad.
I want it. Okay, chat. There's 5 people here. If we get to 12, we will do issue 2. We need 12 people watching this. Send it out, boys. 12 people have to show up and watch us. If we get 12 people, I will do issue 2. We'll do the snow in the jungle. By the way, for the 80s, I'm not gonna lie, the art for the 80s isn't bad. This isn't great, but this isn't bad.
The problem I have is more so with the character designs.
Yeah, they're kind of shitty.
Like, fix up the character designs, but the artwork itself is not bad.
Yeah.
Actually reminds me of like Superman, like the first edition comic, just because of how colorful it is and how the lines are.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we should cross the deal within 6 hours. Your something talk. Yeah. I can move through to tonight. We're finally together as a group, the chosen. Like that's her. What about you, Lyra? May I call you Lily? Lyra? So formal, Lily. You'd be very nice if you don't answer your other question. Basically they're starting to talk about having sex now at this point. I want to be real real Earth women do. And that includes falling in love and everything. Oh, she wants to bang. The dragon in me is not. I have the power of the fruitful earth flowing through my every momentum.
Stop.
What?
Stop.
What?
Please stop. Stop.
What?
This reads like a fucking romantasy chapter.
It does.
And also,
I bet you
if
anything-
someone ever walks up to me and says, like, the dragon within me is feeling it, I was like, you may want to see a doctor, mate. That doesn't sound good.
The dragon in me is not feeling, dude. The dragon in me is not. I have the power of fruitful earth flowing through my everything. What is the power for not to?
You sound like you're high on DMT just dropping that line.
I know. Well, dude, I'm trying to read this motherfucker. This shit. I'm trying to read this without laughing. It's hard.
Oh, I bet it is. Keep going.
Every part of this should be. That's all you'd be hearing for the entire time. I die of laughter. I can think of many things, Jan. One of them is sex. I mean,
If this is where nerds got the term foreplay from, look somewhere else. All right, this is not how you do foreplay, man. All right, this ain't it, Chief.
12 people. We will. 12 people show up. We will read issue 2. I'm just hoping this doesn't get copyright. I'm being very careful. I'm also trying not to read all of this because I do not want to get copyright. I'm just trying to read the juicy bits here. One of them is sex. And I've had my share of experience at it. The Robot Man. And look. She's grabbing onto him like, hey, Robot Man. Because even though I am half computer now, or perhaps because of it, we have Japanese traditions of pillow girls. Boys.
Yeah.
Boys.
Waifu pillows.
Literally.
She's trying to get her download speeds up.
Okay,
Her
Bob.
dial-up speeds up. Climax loading. Loading. It's gone.
No, boys, you do not understand that. They're literally making references to Japanese. Okay, I hate to do this. I gotta use I gotta use an AI for this. Oh, okay, boy. I gotta explain something to you. This is in a fucking comic.
Mm-hmm.
This is in a comic that kids probably bought in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
This is an 18+ comic. All right. 1 second here. Explain the Japanese tradition of pillow girls.
Ooh, please do. I've been dying to get myself a pillowcase because it's cheaper than buying an actual pillow.
Okay.
Wait, you said
And where can I
pillow
buy them? Asking
girls,
for a
not
friend.
girls on pillows.
Asking for a friend.
Japanese are often modern contrast. Pillow revolves around the duck around, which translates to embrace pillow or embrace body pillow. Large pillows that often feature the pillow girl. Definition: a long huggable pillow, imaginary, cultural, 2D love, comfort. Basically, he's talking about hentai.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what other people buy all those pillows of that have little characters on them?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And
I
that's
mean,
why
dude, for
you can buy
fuck's
the
sake.
pillow. You can buy the pillow, or you can buy a pillowcase. So you get a large body pillow, and then you get a pillowcase that's custom printed, whatever you want. It's a lot more economical.
So this guy.
Oh, dude. Ready or
about.
not, the fucking SWAT game has a body pillow of Judge, the main officer guy that you play in the campaign mode. All right, this shit's everywhere.
It doesn't matter. This is a 1988 comic book talking about hentai. Because I'm older than you.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
I'm
relating to the subject matter. Shit.
Next, he will bring out the cave tablets.
Now here we got Dragon Lady. Who knows what could happen, Takro? Just don't play too hard to get. Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. You're getting there, Bob. Let's change the subject.
Let's change the subject. This is Bob at every bar he's ever been to.
Yeah, we still don't. Yeah, the Cougars wrap around Bob. Hey, Bob.
What?
Nightmare fuel right here. The Dragon Lady wrapping around her.
Yep, that's rough.
Yeah. We still don't have.
The worst part is because she's a dragon lady and breathes fire. She probably still smells like cigarettes.
Yeah, something that will come to change. Something will come, but I agree to change the subject. I changed the subject. She got to sound Jamaican for some reason. I don't, because she's UK from Jamaica. Since you come back to us, Lai, I think you have the power very much like. Let's check it out. I don't know. So now they're flying around. I don't know what they're so similar. Satra, I was given mine by my monitor 20 years ago, but you created 20s body. So yeah, these characters are just flying around shooting powers. They're doing a sky fight now just to see what their powers are.
Now my question is this like some weird ass pseudo eugenic shit because they're trying to figure out who to bang to get the best child?
Probably.
Yeah. No. Basically, their powers are very, very, very similar to each other. So they're testing their powers to see what they are.
Okay, so they're like eugenics, in other words.
No.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping me confirm, Nico. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, Mewgenics, the cat one.
Yeah. Mewgenics, yeah, Mew. Capital of the world. You see, girls, just because
LA will never be the capital of the world.
Capital of the world. Yeah, I know. LA thing. Now we're going to switch to South Africa, 1,000 miles around the world. The difference from LA is day to night, as you know better than anyone else. You've received the results, Volkrov. Oh yes, we have. Oh, no, gotta get that Russian accent done. I gotta be evil Nazi.
Russian?
Our facility has Minister Kultrov. Basically, these bad boys are the bad no-nos who are evil white supremacists. They're creating an evil regime, white supremacy.
You notice everybody but Redhead has an absolute shiner of a forehead?
Yeah.
And for some reason, none of them have.
In charge of a specific project. the gold medal of heavyweight Montreal Olympics. Now, this is a guy that's based off the Alouette. There was a French, how to put it, in Quebec. I'm not going to get too much into it, but there was like a French terrorist group in Quebec at one time.
This might be bad to say, but that was like Tim Walz in that picture with the hair, with the white.
No comment. No comment. Shut up. University of
The
improving
universe works in funny ways, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I've completed my university, devoted myself to improving our race against the tariffs. I wish all my men had his dedication. Now that you said that, Nico, I can't unsee it. Fucking goddamn it. So we are skipping a little bit, but I have brought the chambers. Okay, so here we go. The Hemo Goblin, our super villain of the night. Hemo Goblin, Hema, blood, watch now inside. So they send the man
Hemo.
in. Hemo. I'm calling him Hemo.
It's hemoglobin.
I know what it is, but I'm just making a joke. Anyway, so they send in the man, and the man gets attacked by the vampire, and the vampire eats him. So basically, the character. So this guy. So they're sending him. They're going after the new Guardians because they want to protect the race. Because the new Guardians want to fuck. My friend, we are at war, nothing more or less than fate of the world. Through endless hardship, we've carved out our perfect society, but the world that doesn't share it doesn't understand. Yes.
I was going to say, wait a second.
Why? They're too blind leftist brotherhood to realize that, like, a lot of people don't understand how silly this is. The white race is swept into the multitude, and the quality of life for everyone goes down the drain. We are the ones who brought the world as far as it has come, and we must keep control until. Okay, can I ask a question? Just kind of stop for a second. Yeah. Could you see this comic? Could you see this comic being somewhat made now?
No,
I could, but only in very, very niche communities.
I really could see this comic being made now. That's sad.
I'm about to say, let's be real, Chief. Let's be real. So even if they have their perfect bad guy, the one that you want to take down, they're still gonna cry about it.
Yep.
I was like, this is your bad guy. This is the villain you want to take down. You want to grind his face into the fucking dirt. But no, he's too problematic. It's like, yeah, that's the point of a fucking villain. He's a villain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Guardians.
Don't forget, they had to overdo the whole thing with the Pete character from Disney because they have to have it be everybody's friends at the end. We can't have a villain anymore in Disney's situation.
So this is okay. So now we got our big bad is secretly getting into an airport. He's getting into an airport. Hilton, great cameo, Airport Hilton. I wonder how much they paid for that one.
Probably nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, is it going to be like that new game where they got the fucking Porsche spaceship and the bald lady?
Yeah. So
I wonder how much money Porsche put in for that advertisement. The space Porsche.
I know. I'm just slowly. I'm going through this, but we're not going too much. By the way, he's eating rats or no cats, which right there, cocksucker deserves to die.
Mm-hmm.
That's the wrong kind of putty tat to be eaten.
Kind of funny. Okay, little side note. There's a series called. There's a cartoon series, and the funny thing is, recently came out. It was called Young Justice. The Outsiders. Mm-hmm. Funny thing is, they made a throwback to this because where Beast Boy puts his secret place, the tower for them, is legitimately the tower. Like it's very similar to this tower.
Yep.
I've been reduced to, and now I don't know why, we haven't chosen a name to speak. Is it that really the group's going to join? What is living on Earth going to be like anyway? And then it's like the rest of them are learning their powers, not me. The rest of them came up together, not me. They know far more than I do about sex. Yes, she's still wondering about getting laid. Okay, this is what living on Earth is always like. Excuse me. Oh, here we go. We got ourselves our. So he's using magic powers. Like, listen, honey, your old auntie is here to tell you. Bob, you're supposed to be reading this. You're highly.
I don't know, motherfucker. This goddamn Megalo wouldn't work. I'd be on point. But no.
No. It took me years to figure out what I wanted to have. So take your time. Oh, thank you so much. I wanted. Is it all right to hug you? Oh yes, honey. This is friendship. Like he literally not sex. Yeah, not sex. Do you have a lot to learn, don't you? So now we have two of the super heroines, Mrs. Dragon, and our fun little friend that is the Jamaican girl. I can't remember, Ember or something like that.
Glam, something like that.
Yeah. One's Gloss. I can't remember what the other one's name is. Can you feel, etc.? Every eye in this place, all over us. The princess of the Induplicate. I don't mind you. I'm like, dude, yeah, you know what? If you walked into a fucking place, one of your hair's on fire, the other one is wearing, let's be honest, nothing.
That's a girls' night out outfit, all right? Anytime you see those short form videos, it's like, it's a girls' night out. It's like, yeah, girl, why you dress like a hoe?
Yeah, you dress
why you dress like
that? Dude, my ass would be approaching that. I don't care. I'm going for that.
I'd be staying away from it. I'd be afraid of STDs.
Yeah, I'd probably stay away from it because of all the other reasons. Trauma, paranoid issues.
Hold on.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you go out, there's nothing wrong with being classy. All right, don't be wearing this. Just be classy.
Yeah.
Bob, you're missing it. You're missing the comic. What's happening here?
Of course I'm missing the fucking comic because it's you know why.
I know what. We can't save the world until it needs saving, but we need to pass on our DNA. Yes, they're looking to bang. They're looking to bang, boys. What the fuck is this comic? This came out in the 80s, boys. People talk about stupid shit. Okay. Or at least the perfect technique. Well, hey.
This hammers home the point that it's like, this really does feel like eugenics. Because they keep mentioning passing on genes, DNA, all this. And it's like, bro, if you want to fuck, just fuck. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Stop mentioning all this genetic shit. Stop it.
Here's the part that makes it funnier, too. If they actually were trying to look for that, they'd be walking around up to people and then doing that. Like, talking to them about this stuff. But nope.
So pardon me, why don't you, like, this actually, so asking, my name is Gloss, I'm Pete, so they're going to go have sex. They're going to go do stuff. And then this guy's, you want to get out of here too, maybe just share a quiet bottle at the table. Yeah.
The fuck is that name? Pite?
Yeah.
Hey, Pite, how about you take off like a fucking kite? Fuck out of my face.
So these two are dancing.
I'm starting to think is like I know her hair is supposed to be flames, kind of like, was it Chandra from Magic the Gathering fame? Yeah. Were they trying to give her like pseudo cornrows with the flames?
Yes, they were.
Okay.
It kind of looks like they have little cars racing across her head.
Yeah. So she
I'd
leaves.
completely understand if she just had like a full head of fire, like Ghost Rider or something.
Yeah, she leaves because Dragon is like she's getting jealous, so she leaves. The old Guardian sat ahead. See, replace somebody. Tour died. Okay, so here we go. Vampire attacks. Our Hemogoblin has come. Our Hemogoblin. And
Not not hemoglobin, anything but that.
Hemogoblin, his arms are all muscles and sinew and bone. If they are connected, if you get okay, so he
You described a basic vampire. Congratulations.
so he's bouncing around, and he finally she's smacking him around. No, he grabs her, and now they're getting in a fight, and now Jet's getting in there. So Jet's starting to power up, and Jet blasts his ass. Now here's the funny thing: he bites her. He actually gets her.
Okay.
He stabbed her. Something's wrong. Then Dragon Lady's like, "Oh, you want round 2, bitch? Okay, let's give you round 2." Now Buddy fucks off, and he escapes.
I have a question. If Mr. Dandelion Tree Man was here and he just like pokes him in the chest, would that be like staking him?
It could be.
I say you just jab your finger in his chest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So now they're coming back to house, and she got a good strike. It looks like what's her face is looks like a couple characters are waking up now, but again, hold still, Lilyflower. Yeah, so basically they're trying to help these people out.
You say waking up, and I'm like, wait a second. The tree sleeps.
Well, no, well, he sleeps. Lily is exactly the same wound. Yeah, so Lily got hit too.
Mm-hmm.
So Lily got nailed as well. So you have 3 characters have been nailed.
Uh-oh. They've been slapped by hemoglobin.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Ignore me, I'm putting dots together. Oh no.
Yeah. Now you get these people are coming through. They're hiding themselves to make themselves look more human so they can get through here. I'm slowly moving the game here. They're trying to find this goblin guy now. And it's they find this guy, and they're opening up the door to fight Hemogoblin. And they're starting to get there. There's some blood. He's been killing and eating stuff. And yeah, now he bites what's his face. And the plant guy's like, "Okay, time to kick your ass." And
I won't lie. Ram is dressed like one of the Blood Gang members. That is just all red.
I know. So they're getting their ass kicked by a vampire. And then Data finally gets a hold of him and kicks his ass. And they kill the creature. And now they're all like, "Hey, we won the day!" Knock, knock, knock. So it's Tom. Tom, what a surprise! You chose too happy a time for a long time. Listen, I have news. Have you been listening? No, what happened? Here's where it gets fun. I had to come tell you, if you didn't know, the monster died in captivity. Here's where it gets. No, it was accelerated metabolism. He was already sick. None of us hit him that hard. This is where it gets great, boys.
The dots are connecting even faster.
Here we go, boys. Read that bottom part, boys. He had
A. And the dots are connected. Full on goddamn constellation over here. Congratulations, you got the Big Dipper.
Every supervillain, every hero, our love struck
Our villain smacked.
Have
He wasn't even a vampire. He was just like a ghoul with AIDS, and he was slowly dying off. He was just like a fucking fiend.
Oh, boys.
Bro, this is the only thing that scares me in the city. It's not like getting jumped or robbed by a guy. It's the fucking homeless.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll come shank you with a heroin needle or some shit. It's rusted as fuck.
If you look at the UK Jamaican girl's face in the last panel, it's fucking hilarious because it's like that realization of fuck. You know?
Yeah, all three of them. So basically, their plans to spread their seed can't spread their seed now.
The man smacked him with AIDS.
He got
my word! This is definitely an '80s comic.
Okay, boys. We didn't get 12 viewers. If we get 12 viewers, I would have gone to issue 2, but unfortunately, no issue 2. Oh boys. So okay, we're gonna go down the list.
I'm so happy that my dots all connected. The man's named after blood.
We're gonna go after a fresh face. DJ Ronnie, what is your thoughts of the new Guardians?
Well, they're not particularly new, but they are hilarious, and I love that girl who looks like Poison Ivy.
So I got to ask you though, like outright thought. What's your thoughts on the fact that this comic went from "we want to bang" to AIDS? Sorry.
Okay, that was yeah. So they did go there. I thought I was imagining it.
Oh, next issue, DJ. Next issue.
Oh boy.
Holy fuck. Oh yeah. We're looking at issue 2 of the new Guardians.
Oh my god, I'm reading like the actual bubble right now. Okay, yeah. I wasn't imagining the words. I thought you guys were just cracking jokes in the background. And
no.
Oh man.
No, they dropped that shit.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even go halfway there. They didn't go HIV. They were like, we're going straight there.
Oh yeah, this is an insane comic. And it only gets more insane as it goes, from what I remember.
When you think about it, it's even worse because it's one thing to have AIDS, and somehow superheroes are afflicted by this, so now it's super AIDS.
Yeah, it's crazy. This is crazy, boys. Okay, Nico, your thoughts on the new Guardians?
My thoughts?
Yeah.
I think it literally describes the first book, the first iteration of it, the debut book. It definitely feels like it actually takes place in Los Angeles in the LGBT zone.
Yeah, it's insane. This is insane. Like I
gotta give respect to Nico because I was like, I hope he sugarcoats it. Fuck, nope, he broke the pan.
Don't break the pan, Nico. Come on, we don't need too much trouble on this one. So okay, next is Bob. Your thoughts on the new Guardians issue 1, because we're gonna be checking out. We are going through every episode because there is more stupid shit every fucking time. It gets worse.
What a product. Definitely a product of its time.
Yep.
And it was, I could definitely say it was going based on hysteria, but it's just like you have eugenics in the first half, or like pseudo eugenics. In the middle part, it definitely confirms that it's trying to go that way. And then in the last part, it's like, congratulations, eugenics don't exist anymore. You have AIDS. It's just like, fuck, man. What the hell? What?
Man.
What?
No in the jungle is fucking insane. And it's a supervillain. We'll never see. You'll see him every once in a while, but he's not like, he never shows up in a lot of stuff. Like, he's kind of here and there. But this guy, we are going to have the greatest supervillain pop up very shortly, in my opinion. Yeah. This is one of the silliest character.
This shit was fucking wild, man. And it's like, I was already connecting the dots because it was like hemoglobin, blood. Yep. Okay, it's a fun name for a vampire, but it's like, outside of the first guy, this guy's not really going in for a bite. He went in for like a slap. And I was like, vampires can claw, but he had all the advantage. He didn't have to break off because the one lady didn't have support. This man's just like, being a cobra right now. And it's just like, I bite you, I bite you, I bite you, rather than I bite, I drain. And it's like, no, he wanted to pass that shit on. Just
This is insane.
That's how some people are over in Los Angeles. If they see somebody that's vulnerable, they will do that to them. They'll hit them with something.
We're not going to get into that, Nico. Come on, that's for follow. We're not on Rumble. We're not going to get into
Nico, you can throw that panhandle away. I'll get you a new pan. Shit. How do you shatter a cast iron pan?
Yeah. Okay, so boys. The truth is, the thing about this is, the reason I wanted to look at the new Guardians, I'm going to say this again. I'm looking at it from the perspective of, I hear people talk every time about how better comics were. Comics are, the early comic, the new, they're all just, they were woke back then. It's just that they're more woke now. That's the only difference. This shit existed and has always existed. The problem
a key difference, Chief. I will concur with that. The key difference is, back then woke was not censored.
They didn't hide the ball.
That's the other funny thing. That's the other funny thing about this. This is woke as fuck. This comic is the most wokest comic you're ever going to see from the 80s. And yet, on every fucking level, it's completely it's uncensored. Unlike the other ones. The other ones wouldn't look at that. The other ones would not look at that. The other ones
what is it? The new Warriors or whatever? Yeah. And it's like, okay, so they showed the heroes. Who's going to be the villains in the supposed comic run that died?
White supremacists.
Yeah, I'm about to say, are you going to have a mainstay villain that, acts like Skeletor? Because, Skeletor was kind of a bastard, but he was an enjoyable bastard.
But here's the question I have, though, for you. How are they going to do that since now what they consider white supremacists is Hispanic people, black people, and Chinese?
Nico.
No.
Stop. You're not getting a new pan this time. You're getting a squirt bottle.
Stop. You're going to get us kicked. Squirt bottle. Okay, so, boys.
Mm-hmm.
We're not inviting Nico to the conspiracy theory episode.
Oh, come on.
Only on Rumble.
No, not doing it on the other side. Okay, next is as a whole.
There are few things that make me hold my breath. It's normally I don't get like that. Whenever my bushwhacker buddy speaks.
I love you, brother, but I know YouTube doesn't. So
I know.
shit.
Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
The truth is about the fight. This is just silly over the top. That's my proof I've been wanting to say to a lot of people, because a lot of people, I hate this attitude people have with comics, where they like to act like comics were this innocent child, and this new generation just ruined it. I'm like, no. This shit has been going on forever. It's just only now becoming more aware. As mainstream hits it, the more it's noticeable. The whole.
Not to mention the transfer of information with the internet. You can see a bunch of other people's reviews and readings of it.
Look at the whole New Warriors thing, where they had the goddamn safe space in Snowflake. For fuck's sake, shit like that would come out back in the day.
I'll be real with you. My favorite one was actually the obese Dora the Explorer.
That shit.
Trailblazer. What are you blazing through? Definitely ain't salad.
Dude. Look at what I just showed you. Everything that original group had is right there, right in front of you guys, right now. Yeah. You have your sci-fi robot. Literally, it's just basically the new Guardians.
Yeah, it's okay, we got screen time in the form of RAM. We have B negative in the form of hemoglobin. What else? Yeah. What else? Snowflake and Safe Space are one entity in the form of glam.
Yeah. Gloss.
Who else? Trailblazer, I guess that's the blonde chick. I don't know.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is, you can see some of the parallels with those groups.
Yeah,
it's like the same attitude. I'm gonna be right back, boys. I'm gonna quickly use the facility, then we're gonna get to the gaming.
Worst part is I actually remember the New Warriors.
That's the sad. Well, they were insanely popular.
I think it's no. The new Warriors, like the New Warriors themselves, like the one guy with the blade coming out of his arm was pretty cool. What was his name? Slasher or some shit. Either way, it's like the original New Warriors. Cool, got them. The new ones, the new. I remember listening to that when I was still in, and I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? What is this shit? What is this? Because I'll listen to random shit in my headphones and stuff as I go to like the store and shit. And for some reason that day I remembered all their names.
Okay, so you want to know why that became so popular? And like I said, like look, that unlike the New Warriors, the thing is because mainstream picked up comics. Like this is what true. I'm trying.
Because when you have a last name Kibblesmith.
Yeah, if mainstream hadn't picked up comics like they had, I guarantee you what would have happened is you would have had a New Guardian situation. You would have had this group of superheroes, quote unquote. They would have had a 12-issue run and they would have died. That's what happens. This isn't new.
Bro, I'll be real with you. Looking at those New Warriors, those ain't superheroes. Those are super average people.
Yeah, but that's the trick. That's the thing a lot of people don't understand. Is that the comics, like, and this is why for comic book fans, like to me, when I look at this from a comic perspective, I'm more mad with the attitude of old comic book fans. Because old comic book fans like to pretend that this stuff didn't exist. Oh, it fucking exists. Damn fucking right it existed. Stop hiding this shit. Warts and all, comics did stupid shit. This is just the fucking sad fact of the matter. This stuff existed. This stuff has always existed. Let's stop pretending it didn't. And let's actually have a real comic. Let's actually look at what exists in comics. I think the fact that this stuff is being blown out, I think the good stuff's getting taken out. The other problem that's happened with comics, indie comics don't really exist like they used to. Back in the day, this is why indie comics became popular. This is why people started looking at indie comics. This is why indie video games have become a thing. Is because there was a market outside the mainstream. All right, I guess that's it, boys. We're going to get to the game tonight. You want to bring something up to the thing, DJ? Anything interesting? Or did you enjoy
much. I enjoyed that, but I was just testing out the new Star Trek Voyager game, Across the Unknown. I'm gonna play it tonight. I had some trouble when I first tried it, but now it's working properly. So I'm trying to figure out, and maybe you guys can advise me, you and Bob and anyone else whose name I may have neglected, Nico, well, should I just start the game over? Because I know I've been playing it wrong, and I just feel like I've been misappropriating deuterium all over the place. And at this point, I don't know. I'm going to keep pushing forward for now, but yeah, I'll probably have to start over.
It's up to you. We're going to be...
Where do I know that name from?
We're doing Stardew Valley tonight. Oh, I did the wrong thing, I think. Oh, well.
DJ, what game are you playing?
Star Trek Voyager. So deuterium is a new game. They came out with a new Star Trek Voyager game, and
okay.
Deuterium is that element that they're always having trouble finding, but it's actually really abundant.
I know now where I remember that from. Oddly enough, it's not No Man's Sky because it's called like dioxide and tritium.
Oh yeah, don't they have deuterium in No Man's Sky too?
No, they have it in Deep Rock Galactic as a side objective.
It might be a bit autistic of me to say this, but I would say have a notebook and a pen on hand, and then just take notes where you found the stuff you're able to get it like a resource renewable.
Okay, Nico, we are live.
Yep, that's true.
With the adventure here, I'm going to get you the.
Yeah.
It's like that's the thing. They had to modify the impulse engines to even run a crude refinery on the ship. In fact, apparently, I'm going to have to order my engineer to do that.
Actually, that is a good question, DJ. Now that I think about it. Remember how the other episode by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Please check that out. We were talking about Star Wars versus Star Trek, and the part that I got stuck on was the communications thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if in No Man's Sky, like that technology, even though I know it would be almost impossible for the two universes to meet, could a traveler from No Man's Sky actually communicate with the Enterprise?
Yes. Okay. Anyway, back to what we're doing.
Chief always gives the lame excuse answers without thinking about it because he wants us to move on to something else.
No. He's trying to get the invite. 1 second, Paul. Fine.
Again, that was the least exotic answer. Yes.
Oh, I see what I couldn't see before.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it now.
Okay. Yeah. Just hold on, Bob. You want to talk about your No Man's Sky? That's fine. Just let us get this up here.
That's what I couldn't see before.
Once this is done, if once this is done, you're welcome to talk about No Man's Sky.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem, Ars. You're welcome. Welcome to join. What were your thoughts? What did you think of the new Guardians when you get back? Tell us what.
I haven't really seen them, so I don't have much thought about them.
Oh, you weren't looking at the live stream at the time?
I think my fever might have been a little back. Let me see if I can rewind it.
Yeah. Well, enjoy that.
Is it in the comic or?
Yeah, I actually went through the first issue. We just went through the live first issue. You came in late, so you missed most of it.
I missed it.
Yep. See, you got it, Nico?
I'm just typing it in as I go.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem.
There we go. And I'm getting the last bits now. Let's see if we get... Alright. Let's see if I'm in.
Are you in?
Almost. It's connecting.
All right.
I am in.
You are? Okay. I guess we'll see what's going on here. All right, Bob. Okay. Yes. Okay. We have it. We have a farm. We have our farm going. Today will be the farm. Bob can't join us yet, but he'll be joining us after.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Welcome to the Horde's farm. We gotta do a lot of work today. Setting up stuff with the people here, and hopefully this will be a lot of fun. Getting this going. Do not cut the wheatgrass. We want the wheatgrass for when we finally build a silo, which I will be focusing on 100% getting that silo up first.
Bluegrass.
Yeah. We got to keep the grass up. So your thoughts on what we were going to be talking about tonight? We're going to be continuing the Geist conversation, but it sounds like Bob's kind of done. So we're gonna offset, and we're gonna talk about some D&D stuff. So, what's your thoughts? We're gonna be starting up a conversation on making rations. How should the Dungeons and Dragons rations be done? Because if you look at what the dry rations come with, I'm going to give the explanation of the basic dry ration. Are simply a bit of alcohol in a bottle. They're a water skin usually. They come with a water skin, not the water skin, a water skin. And the next one is I'll be putting the chest out, Nico, so you can get stuff up. The next one is you get a little piece of dried meat, nuts and berries, and dry tack. And it's jerky, that's it. There's not much. Like, they don't give you much when you set up the thing.
Yeah. I'd say it's pretty straightforward and simple stuff, like more of the obvious shit. Anything you could find in a trail mix, pretty much.
Not even a trail mix, really. Like, it's not much. Like, the funny thing is, my friend says he'd rather have an MRE versus the rations. So wood and stone, Nico, we're hunting for. Keep that in generosity. Everything else can be sold right now.
Hey, Chief, I'll give you a sheep for wheat.
Yep. So yeah, I'm actually haven't seen Nico yet. I guess he's down on the under area.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay, ration talk.
Yeah. So ration.
I know, like, cooking small meals, like the common one that I remember was you wrap a piece of meat in leaves and put it over a fire.
Yeah.
Usually the leaves are like banana leaves or something like that.
Yeah. Well, that's like that's your other, like, it all depends on what type.
And that's like proper meal. That's not like rations.
Yeah. We are talking about dried wassons.
Yeah, honey. If we're talking on the more expensive side, I would say honey or pickled items.
Honeyed items or pickled items, yeah. I would say honeyed items, maybe. Pickled items would be a little more interesting because then you get into the candy stuff.
Yeah, but I'm saying for like the more expensive, the more processed rations, you could have like pickled items and stuff covered in honey in order to preserve it better.
I actually
and
haven't...
also to maybe not make it taste as bad, especially in the honey's case.
Where are you, Nico?
You can't see me. I'm down here.
Okay.
I love it when people say down here, and it's always relative location.
Yes.
Like, I'm over by a tree. We're in a forest.
See.
We are in a forest right now. We're going to be clearing zones. And
I know. My buddy does that to me all the time. And it's like, oh, I'm over here. Wait, where is over here?
Yep.
I do it to a lot of people.
Okay. Yeah, he does. That's not he's done that to us a couple times. So, okay, the big thing about rations are, versus MREs. Military MREs, as a whole...
Meals ready to eat.
A lot of people say they suck. What's your thoughts on military MREs, Bob? Do you think they suck?
I've never had MREs. We cook food
I
on the
bought some
ship.
online. I got mixed reviews. Let me hear it from you real Army people, and I'll tell you what my experience was.
I'm not Army. I'm Navy. We never had MREs on the ship.
That's the same thing. Navy is Army. You guys serve. I'm just messing around. I know.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. that is one of the big insults because the Navy and the Army for the U.S. have a big rivalry.
Yep.
That's like calling a Pittsburgh fan a Browns.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But no, what I meant to say was...
Or a Clevelandite.
No, I got jokes, but I'm not going to drop jokes. But no, I was reading about World War II, and I remember there's a guy named Holland Mad Dog Smith, and Holland Mad Smith, and there was this other guy named Smith, and they had this little issue deciding who would be in command at Saipan, and there was Army and Navy, and there was always this division between the two branches.
Oh, it goes before that.
No,
this is back all the way to the Revolution era. There was always that rivalry ever since the starting. And one thing that's always a fun chip on our shoulder is we all know the Marines are the best of the best out of all the branches. They get the best training, they're the most disciplined, and they know how to fucking party. They know how to fucking party. But the Navy, we're their taxi service. So if we're in the area...
About you guys. I was going to say you're going to be the bellhops for the Marines and Army.
No, damn straight. Damn straight. Because that's how my old man always put it, is, we're effectively like security. You guys were a taxi for us. But yeah, there was that competition of between Navy and Army ever since the first becoming of America.
Well, again,
just to explain, never compare me to Army. I'll kill you.
Hopefully Nico wakes up and... Nico did look at the bag.
MREs, I don't have any actual experience with MREs. You would actually have the field expertise on that one. Because in the Navy, you have CSs, culinary specialists, the cooks. They cook everything. They have everything usually in a freezer or whatnot. Depending on the ship, depending on the crew, depending on the culinary specialists themselves, prep time, and what's in the storage locker. Sometimes you could have average meals, below average, or you could have some really fucking good meals. And if you ever see surf and turf, you're in fucking trouble.
Why?
surf and turf. If there's any seafood, steak, or really nice food, that usually means you're going to be out a bit longer.
Yep.
Your deployment's been extended just a little bit. And what's a little bit? 1 to 2 months.
Whatever.
Okay, well, it all depends on what's going on with that. There's a lot of interesting ideas for rations as a whole, like modern day rations versus the fantasy stuff. The fantasy stuff, like, here's the thing about D&D fantasy rations. I see no problem adding pemmican to that meal front.
Oh yeah, pemmican.
Yeah, why not? Like a lot of people.
Or is that
only
already
in
included with the
Appalachia.
dried meat, like the jerky? Because isn't pemmican kind of like a lighter jerky?
Yeah, no, the way pemmican is, it's grease. It's a type of grease, tallow, and how to put it? It's kind of a mixture of berries, a little bit of meat, tallow, and every kind of like grease, all kind of blended together. You can turn it into multiple things if you really want to put the effort into it. It's one of those situations where, depending on what you do, you can actually manipulate a lot of stuff by grabbing the goodies there and making it into something good. It's just a matter of putting the effort in to get that.
Biltong?
Yeah.
Which is like a sausage.
Yeah, a lot of it, like, here's the thing, a lot of fantasy stuff would be a lot of meats. There'd be a lot of heavy meats in the fantasy setting.
Yep.
But like a lot of people think there should be different racial rations, and those should have different values and effects.
It really depends on how drastic the change is, because, let's be honest, Chief, I'd imagine ogres would probably be carrying around, I don't know, a human arm or a leg to snack on. They wouldn't really care about how well prepped something is.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. We're not counting monsters in this one.
I know, but if we're talking about racials, it's like, does this mean that the orcs or goblins that we run into in the woods are going to have their own rations?
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta wait for you.
There's my point. That's the exact point I'm making. So it's like, if you loot a drow, what's their rations? Is it like mushrooms mixed with meats?
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Can get in there.
Actually, what the fuck do the drow eat in the Underdark? Is it mushrooms and meats?
Yes.
Yes, actually, a lot of it is mushrooms, meats. They eat a lot of mushrooms, actually, a lot of fungus. They eat other animals. They'll even eat spiders to a point, which is kind of funny.
Isn't that taboo for Lolth?
Nope.
Okay.
Certain spiders they do. That's not a joke.
Okay.
Okay, so no, they do actually. You'd be surprised on what they actually make.
Oh, I got another one. Yeah. Even though this would be a bit more of an advanced ration, the chocolate-covered dates that the Greeks used to make.
Mm-hmm. Why not, right? Like canning has been around for thousands of years. That's a really big misconception. Hey, Nico, it's raining. Let's get our stuff.
Is it the good green rain? No, it's not green rain.
Meet me up here for farming. Like candying has, yeah. Meet me at the main house. We'll get our stuff.
It's very difficult to to separate rations, candy, and proper meals, because whenever I think of something on the march, I always think of what the Romans ate: pork and apples.
Pork, apples, and fish. They dried fish. They dried a lot of fish.
Not to mention their wheat beer that they would have as like sometimes a luxury.
Yeah. Go for it, Nick.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll keep plowing. You set up the wheat, the parsnips.
I do
give me
facilities real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna cut this. Hold on, so I can make room. But no, the parsnip. It really is like candied fruits, candies, like dried fish. These are things that existed forever. Okay, there we go. Oh, in a way. Nah, hold on. Give me a sec here. There. How many do you have left, Neek?
I have 8 left.
You do, eh? Okay, I'll get another farm going. Give me a sec here. I want to keep it away from the other stuff. Okay.
Chief, I just had a realization. Has there ever, in your experience, when it came to ration foods or whatnot, like, I can't remember that NPC's name. He had the Blood Falcon, and he was from the Al-Qadim setting. Has there ever been any clashes with player characters over the rations that they ate? For example, like, let's say I cook up pork and apples, but that guy's there and he can't consume pork.
Well, that's the thing. It's never really considered. It's never really been brought up. Like, that's the interesting thing about it. It's weird how rations have always been incorporated. You got any more parsnips there, Nico?
Nope, no more.
Yeah, it was just an idea.
Okay. Well, sell the oil. We're gonna sell the oil and everything. The oil and the what's it called? The oil and the seeds.
All right.
Yeah, like acorns and shit. No, actually, I've never had an argument because most DMs don't bring up the rations. It's something that a lot of like most.
Something I thought I'd throw out there.
Yeah. So okay, so we got you here. Let's ask what military rations the Romans were given back in the day.
Yes.
Let's ask Rock, and we'll get ourselves a nice.
Usually my favorite, because dude, those meals sounded really good. I ain't gonna lie. When I started looking into it,
you have some great meals. Like a lot of.
If you want to work out, eat like a Roman. Seriously, do it.
They do have some great meals.
Yeah, because what is it? Boiled pork and apples. It's like, that's actually just a really solid gym food.
It is sometimes. Well, a lot of their workouts, like I said, they did weighted workout, which is a lot of people that still that's traditions that are still used today.
Yeah.
And
their training equipment was always heavier than the real equipment.
Yep. Yep, they use heavily weighted swords, which is something that a lot of people don't understand. They did. Okay, I'm getting the fatigue here, Neek.
Yep.
You got cash on you, or are you getting cash flow, or did you get your own separate cash flow in this game, or are you actually getting a cash flow?
It's 160 right now, I think.
168 for the chief. So I think it may be a shared money system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it was like that for when I was playing with my buddies. Like the 5 seconds I did before I lost my mind.
Don't wreck the we want the grass. The grass can be used to make other stuff. You can also get mixed seeds, which we're gonna be using mixed seeds as much as we can. All right, Neek, we're gonna go grab some. I guess we're both getting that fatigue level. So how good your energy right now?
Energy is low.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go get us some food. Can we get some food, Nico?
All right.
We're gonna see if we can find some berries.
You want me to look up what?
Yes. Actually, yeah. I want to hear what the AIs actually think about this. We'll go through Grok. We'll go through a couple stuff here. Can we eat these? Oh, we can.
I'm going through whatever Google uses.
Can I give this to you?
I think I eat this.
No, don't eat that. Don't eat that. It's poisonous.
Oh.
Sell that, Nico. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, don't eat grass either. Don't eat you said.
Don't eat unknown items off the ground.
Yeah, I know what's edible and I know what's not edible in this game because I've been playing this a little too long. Well, no one's looking. No trash. Okay, I'm gonna do some some dumpster diving. Okay. We also got to visit the shop, Pierre on the fishing line. Have you ever played Stardew Valley, Nico, or no?
Stardew Valley, yes, I have.
Mm-hmm. Where are you at?
I got something here. So, it's a staple diet, not so much rations. So most of these look like proper cooked meals.
Well, ask Rock what rations.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did. And this is what I came up with. Primarily of wheat, which they ground daily to make porridge or bread. Their daily high-energy rations included sour wine, pasca, salted pork or bacon, cheese, olive oil, and occasionally vegetables like lentils or onions.
Hello, Knight.
Did you get that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that is most of it is salted stuff.
Yeah. That's kind of the hard part is breaking away from the salt because the salt is such a cheap, common preservative.
Oh, that was used in everything. Well, remember, there was stuff. I'm actually happy we've gotten away from some of the preservatives we used to use back in the day because
What, like wax?
No, because there was some really dangerous preservatives we were using back in the day that goddamn would kill you if you ate too much.
That's also the danger of MREs, is the preservative stuff is not digestible for your body. That's why MREs are supposed to be like one and done. You're not supposed to eat them on a daily basis.
They're only there for high calorie counts, that's it.
One time I had a beef patty. It was like a sausage patty MRE that I heated up while watching TV. And the grease in it just sat weird in my stomach. It was like the last MRE I ate, aside from the pasta one that was okay.
Okay, the way to fix that is if you want to do that, you get a thing of I usually keep a towel, like a thing of like paper towels, and then pat it and then let it sit there for a bit and let the grease absorb into the paper towel. That will fundamentally stop you from having huge grease issues. I had that happen with buffalo stuff. And oh boy, the buffalo stuff was rough.
Yeah. By the way, the preserving wax or whatnot that they have, this guy ate MREs for like a month straight, plus a few days. He eventually had to get this glob of wax removed from his stomach surgically.
Yeah, that stuff will kill you.
Yeah, don't eat MREs like they're a daily thing. It's supposed to be like one and done.
They are, yeah. Yeah, they will, because, you got the paraffin, you got stuff like that. It's like...
Because your body can't digest that wax.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not as bad as we were back in, but we're not using some of the more lethal stuff we used to use. Honey was, there was a lot of good stuff we used, actually. A lot of people don't understand, we used honey, we used salts, we used vinegar. Was another big thing that we used back in the day. There was a lot of goodies that we touched on back in the day. I don't know where the hell Nico is.
Just walking. I have no energy, but I'm gonna get there somewhere.
I know. I'm hoping to drop you off a loaf of bread. I'm looking for you.
I'm at the docks still.
Oh, okay. Well, when you get home, it's getting kind of late anyway. We'll probably call it then. I'm gonna eat this bread, and I'm gonna keep going with the build then, and let me grab some more mixed seeds and start putting down the mixed seeds, so we can start getting more vegetables out. Oh, did Nico add stuff to that already? I guess he did. Okay.
Yep.
No, remember to get to bed, Nick?
I'm
set that
getting
up.
there.
Yeah. And then I'm going to keep cutting grass. I want the reason we want grass is that gives us the teleport stones. You really want all the teleport stones you can get your hand.
To get you home faster.
Yeah. Yeah, when you crash out, I'll head into the night. Now that we have the fishing, though, you could go fishing then, and if you want to set, do you want to set up a fishing line and start catching fish to get more money?
That'd be cool.
Okay, I'll let you do the fishing, because you just go right down to the fishing area, catch as much fish, as much crap as you possibly can, and I'm gonna just keep clearing that. That'd be our best bet. That way we can make the most money out of it.
Yep.
And then once we get our silo up and running, then we'll start cutting the main grass, not the side grass. Yeah, but no, it's interesting though, the different type of rations. So what was the medieval rations for a knight? What were the rations for the knights in the military back in the 100-Year Wars then, Bob?
All right.
Yeah, sorry, Bob. I know me and Nico just kind of went off in the game mode.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm used to it. You do this all the time. So it was... Does century matter? Because I know that will be a big factor here.
100-Year War. That's actually... That's literally where most D&D is actually portrayed. Is that era. You got the fishing rod? Yeah, you probably got it, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. All right, good. All right.
Okay, so 1337 to 1453. Yeah, fair. Okay. So, knights during the 100 Years' War subsided on high-calorie, durable diets like salt beef or pork, hardtack, cheese, and coarse bread.
Yep.
Often supplemented by foraging. Daily rations included wine or beer, with staples like onions, garlic, dried fish, peas added to pottage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Core rations. Yeah, dried, salted, or smoked meats, be it pork, bacon, or beef. It's kind of weird that they separate bacon from pork because it's pork.
Yeah.
Well,
were common to withstand long campaigns. Bread and grains, hardtack, or twice-baked bread, as well as oats, wheat, barley, were essential for sustaining energy. Foraging. Knights frequently acquired fresh food by looting local villages, including livestock, fruits, and vegetables. I know they say looted, but I don't think there's anything wrong with also suggesting that they would trade.
A famous looter back in the day when they invaded the British invaded the French. The knight walked into a place. There was a family there. He stole a loaf of bread, and it's funny what he did. One loaf of bread, one cross. Turned around and left. Didn't do anything to anybody else. That was it. He just
okay. You know what? Yeah, I'd probably do the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. It's like there's nothing. He didn't do anything drastic, but it's just like, come on, man. Come on.
He
can't have shit in France.
Yeah, he took one loaf of bread and one stuff. So Nico, you'll be fishing for us, good sir.
Beverages.
I will hold off. And then if you want to go dungeon diving or other stuff, man, you're welcome to it. You're free reign otherwise. Just you fish, and then we'll switch off because I'm gonna keep clearing up for the people here.
I was trying to realize I can't fish in this.
Where are you fishing?
In this area over here. Next to the house.
Yeah, you can fish. There's a couple right from your house, Nico. You can fish down here.
Oh, cool. There's a lake.
Yeah, there's a lake right down where I'm at. There's a couple lakes actually. Yeah, but right on our actual farm. Like yeah. See? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Good dingus. Beverages. Beer and wine were consumed daily because they were safer than water and Joja Cola.
That's bullshit. That is a misconception that has existed for a very, very long time.
I know.
This idea.
That's why I had the thing with like looting local villages. It's like, it's not uncommon to trade too.
Yes, they did that too. They did that too. But yeah, this is something that I wanted.
It's kind of fitting that this AI got most of its sources from Reddit. Like, oh yeah, go figure.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I love about it. It's kind of amusing. People use AI now to write their fucking theses. And I'm like, don't do that. Oh, did you put wood away, Nico? Okay, awesome. Okay, I'm taking the wood here.
Luxury items.
Yep.
Luxury items. Wealthier knights might have access to spices, pepper, saffron, honey, and fresh game.
Yep. Oh, you know what the fun fact? I want to add something to this because you brought it up. What they would sometimes do is, okay, Nico, we have enough grass, and we have enough we don't have enough wood, but we do have enough grass. So any grass, just sell it, okay, Nick? That you pick up?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Anyway, you were saying, Bob?
Outside of the luxury items, there was.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
I had my point, but you cut me off. You guys were playing the game.
Fun fact. Fun fact about that is, what they used to do is they used to keep pepper in a little pouch on their like actual person. So knights would carry a little pepper pouch in a little satchel around their neck. So like they keep
and then when like the 1700s came around, that pepper pouch turned into black powder.
Well, that turned into a lard pouch back in the day, but that's only to keep the cockroaches and termites and other things that were crawling in your expensive wigs.
By the way, the other idea that I'm thinking of is because it says fresh game, and I understand you're a nobleman, you have certain luxuries afforded to you, but I wouldn't see it as like too far out of the way for it's like, all right, gents, we're not moving for about 2 days, go find us some food. And then, you send your bowmen out to, I don't know, hunt some deer or some shit.
Yep. That was
because it also says, because it says right here, while common soldiers ate more basic rations, they had ranch, the ranch dressing. More basic rations. Knights had higher quality, more varied food, though they still heavily relied on preserved supplies while on march.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And even though they were of separate, I guess you'd say caste systems, you had the commoners and then you had the nobility, there's nothing wrong with sending your bowmen out to get food for everybody.
Yep.
And while there was a difference, it wasn't so staggering where it's like, peasant. It's like, no, some knights are actually genuine guys.
Well, also keep in mind they did not want to piss off the people who served under the military watch. Most famous thing that happened was I can't remember the battle, but the battle I vaguely remember what happened was they were running low on the basic stuff that the peasantry ate. So basically, the knights took all their food that they had on them and were like, let's just give them stuff right now because we don't want to make these people too hungry because they will come and kick our ass. So they apparently fed them like they had this big roasted pig that they hunted down that wasn't going to go to the basic soldiers. Of course, that never going to go to the basic soldiers. Why would that go to them? It went to the other side guys and would incorporate that stuff, and they would so they were like, no, feed those guys. So they basically fed them the pig and stuff. They basically split the pig up. Instead of getting a major feast, the soldiers actually did other side stuff. How's the fishing going, Nico?
It's going good.
Okay.
And put it in beer real quick.
Yeah. Remember the big box near my place is where we drop stuff off for money.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, and I'll just keep cleaning. Yeah, no, it's fun. It's interesting to think about the fact that a lot of people don't understand the military stuff that was going on, and that soldiers were, they made it a point to take this idea that the peasantry suffered under that's not true. That's never been 100% true. Same with the whole drinking water stuff. They had ways of purifying water even back then. Like what? They didn't know how to purify water 120 years ago? Like, come on, like fuck off. Like they knew how to purify water back in the time of the Romans, for fuck's sakes.
Well, didn't they just mix it with grog and call it a day?
Some did. You know another trick they would do for keeping water pure? Now, this is more of a pirate thing. This is more of like sailor shit. They used to burn casks. They'd burn the insides of the casks a little bit. And that's how they pulled that off back in the day.
I see. Cool.
Yeah.
That makes sense, actually. Oh, yeah, I see the purified inside of the cask. Yeah.
Yeah, also silver coins.
I do use silver sometimes, and I've done some research. does have legit antimicrobial properties because it short circuits the DNA and
Yes,
the
it does.
bacteria can't be produced or something like that.
Yeah, it actually does, and a lot of people don't understand that this stuff is like a lot of this stuff has properties. How's your energy, Nico? You doing good? You need me to bring
Okay.
They literally use it in burn bandages too.
It's running a little low, but it still has at least a 10.
Do you want me to drop you off some bread?
Sure. That would help a little bit.
We're going poor, because we can't really do the big stuff yet. That's the thing. A lot of people like silver was another trick they did. They did a lot of interesting stuff. I remember. I don't remember who was doing the. I remember hearing about a copper trick that was being done back in the day. I just can't remember who was doing what for that. There's different properties that they've used for healing and stuff. Like metals have, like, a lot of people understand. We've been eating metals in our setting, in our lives for decades. It's just kind of funny that people don't understand that. No.
Mm-hmm.
No. I do not want. I want to drop bread. I want to drop the bread. Let me. No, do not want to throw out the bread. Want to drop the bread. Want to give bread to Nico. No. How do I drop?
You put it outside the inventory.
I'm trying to figure out how to do that right now.
With the E button, I think, and then you throw it out with the one.
I don't want to throw it out because it crashes the bread. I don't want to throw the bread away. I want to.
That's true.
I should be able to just give you the bread.
Yeah.
There you go. Waiting for the other player. I just gave it to you. Wait. Offer break to Nico. Waiting for Nico, the other player. There you go. You got the bread. I'm gonna keep cutting up stuff. But no, it's interesting how much like this idea that they were stupid. I hate that. To me, that's always drove me nuts as a person, because we're not, we aren't as dumb. Humanity isn't as dumb as people like to think.
Mm-hmm.
We're just not the most brightest thing. Like, we're not complete morons, but we do have our moments of what the hell, we're awesome.
I think that one thing is people's barometer that they use for intelligence is collective, not individual.
It really is. It really
They
is.
see one blunder that happens in history, and it instantly stains the collective of said area.
Yeah, it really does. Like I think this ignorance and stuff, like this is why I got a big pet peeve with certain groups and organizations in a certain area that destroying artifacts and other stuff and selling pieces of those artifacts on the black market. You assholes are stealing history and destroying history. Stop it, because you fuckers don't learn, and because they're not learning, they're becoming more ignorant. Like, I find that's what's happening with more people. It's this level of ignorance that's actually growing in our society. And I'm not a fan of the ignorance that grows in society. Like, let's not do that, because we're going to lose out on a lot of good stuff because we're forgetting that. All right. Okay, Nico, I'm hitting the hay. You ready?
Almost got a fish coming. And then he got away.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. Oh, okay. All right. Sleep for the night. Okay. There we go. We're starting to get more cash.
Yeah.
Keep getting the wood, Nico. We're always going to need that wood.
Yeah, the wood is always better in some cases.
Yeah. So, no, that's the thing with it. And so overall, it's different type of rations. So now we're getting into the World War II. Now, here's where Bob can have some fun. All right, Bob, the World War II ration books. Well, should we start with the World War I or World War II? What do you think?
World War I, infamous for hardtack. That's where a bunch of people learned the name of hardtack. also known as what's it, sheet metal, or fuck, what was it?
Sheet flour.
It's gonna bother me, but yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Okay. All right, let's do it, Bob. This World War II had some interesting ones. Let's look at the British ration, because the American rations were kind of state of the art, and then we look at the American. So if I remember correctly, you guys really.
Oh, they actually do have a separation for each country as well here.
Yeah, they do, which is great. But you could look at the American ration.
Sheet iron. Hardtack was nicknamed sheet iron.
Okay.
And it's not because I looked it up; it's because the memory came to me.
Okay, cool.
All right.
No, World War II. Okay, here's a question: Should we just stay with World War II, or should we actually do the Napoleonic War? Because that was the other one. My friend just messaged me.
Man, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about none of the damn World War II stuff. Let's go to the Napoleonic era after World War I. All right, we're gonna go back in time.
Okay, sorry guys.
Because I think everybody and their father who's ever watched or had a minor interest in World War II knows what they ate in World War II. All right. Because History Channel's nothing but fucking World War II shit.
At least it was. Now it's fucking non-stop Pawn Stars. I'm gonna use the facility, boys. Bob.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is non-stop Pawn Stars. All right, let's get on this. So meat, typically bully beef. Yeah, I know that term, which is canned corned beef. Was the staple with both fresh and frozen meat provided when possible. Bread/biscuits, also known as hardtack biscuits, were common, known for being incredibly hard alongside bread. Yeah, there's a reason they had the nickname sheet iron. Some people lost their teeth to that shit. Stew. Mancology's stew? Canned meat and vegetable okay, just a vegetable stew. It was common for British troops. Tea was essential alongside daily rum rations for morale. Yes, in World War I they had rum rations for morale, and they had fucking warehouses of that shit just away from the front line, just to be shipped to the front.
Yeah.
And it was usually served before a full charge.
Yep.
Like if they had on this day, if tomorrow we're having a full charge, tonight we're sending this rum to the boys.
So the funny thing about that, have you ever seen what the actual rum? Nico stayed out too late. How did you stay out too late?
Oh, I just worked myself until I got to the point where it said, "Oh, you're really exhausted."
Oh, okay.
One moment. I gotta find something because.
I went to mine.
Keep going, Chief.
Yeah. Okay. So the fun fact about the alcohol rations, it's determined. It's weird on how that was given out, but it was like all over the place. Like they fucking used to give out like little tins of rum and shit, but like there was fights over that bottle.
Oh, and don't forget one of your best friends, good old fucking menthol cigarettes.
Yep, cigarettes were a big thing back in the day. They gave those out. Nico, I saw you pass out again.
Trying to find.
You gotta keep an eye on your. You gotta keep an eye on your reserves, man. I know we don't have long energy yet. Like, you gotta keep your eye on that.
Yeah. Let's see. What can I use? I got soda.
Yeah. If you got soda, you're gonna find a lot of Joy Cola soda in the water sometimes.
Joy Cola.
Yeah. You're gonna get that Coca-Cola all the time. Like I'm gonna buy some more bread for us, but like not much. I'm trying to get us our ration.
That's annoying me is Toy Soldiers, which was a tower defense style game set in World War I. Had some decent info. I forget what the terminology was for the rum, but they had this little nickname for it.
Yep. I can't remember the name of it either, but it's just funny how they used to fight. Some of those guys would fight over the bottles. So the British didn't have lots when they started off their ration list.
They had stew.
Yeah, they had stew.
Vegetable and beef stew, effectively.
Yeah, and that vegetable beef stew shit was awful from what I've heard.
In general, dried vegetables or occasionally fresh vegetables were provided. Now here's the specific national rations.
Okay.
British, known for tea, bully beef, and jam on top of the stew. Okay,
explain canned bully beef.
Oh, I did while you were out. It's canned corned beef.
Yeah, it's corned beef. Yeah, it's actually not bad. I've actually had corned beef.
Yeah,
I've had the canned corned beef that they used to serve out. It's not bad.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with America last, but the next one in line is actually France.
Yep.
Included camembert cheese and bread.
Yep.
And that's all it has here. Next was Germany. Wow. Suffered from shortages resulting in shrapnel soup, or also known as thin soup.
Yep, thin soup. Oh, and porridge. And by the way, the porridge they had were very little. The infamous stories have abound over the years of them eating fucking rat. And there's another funny story. When they took one of these front line areas that the British had, they legitimately caught a bunch of soldiers, and the first thing they came... Oh, excuse me.
Don't throw up. Fuck. That was nasty.
Oh, excuse me. We're afraid when I was talking. I apologize. Woo! That was bad. I apologize. A lot of Pepsi today. I just had a big soda. So I was grabbing some water.
No wonder you're so rotund.
Yeah. So anyway, they got in, and the first thing the German guy who could speak English said, "Food, rations." They caught a bunch of people. The second they gave them the rations, they let them go.
Oh my god.
There are stories of this. You know?
Canada.
What's Canada's?
Did Canada ask a bunch of random surrendering German soldiers, like, "Hey, you got any kraut?"
They didn't eat them.
Sure, here you go. Boom, boom.
Oh, the infamous ration. Oh yes, where sometimes they'd throw rations over to the Germans and other stuff. Americans would legitimately fucking Canadians would throw ration cans with fucking hand grenades in it.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
We created. This is why, as a Canadian, I am furious with my country in a lot of ways. And the way we act now is complete pussy. Like I said, weak men create bad times. That's how I really do think we have a lot of weak men.
Agreed. I'm about to say, I love the best part about World War I. The sheer irony. It's almost poetic with how ironic it is. Germany wanted to make shotguns a war crime. Meanwhile, they're casually just throwing fucking mud gas. It's like, bro, what? Excuse me?
Yeah, that shit was dangerous. There's a reason why a lot of Canadians. That's one of the reasons a lot of Canadians. Like, you want to know why Canadians murder Germans in violent successions? You get hit with a huge fucking portion of mustard gas and watch your friend's face melt off. See how well you feel about the guys who did it to you.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of
the shotgun is it can cause excess harm. Excess harm, motherfucker. Baby boy's face just fucking fell off.
Yeah. No,
I can't move my left eye.
Yeah. There's a reason why Canadians, because we got hit by that shit. There's one battle where we got hit hard, and then Canadians were fucking crucifying Germans. Like
Jimmy over there can't feel his leg. He can't walk.
We were scalping Germans. There's stories of fucking Canadians scalping Germans. There are some really nasty. There's some nasty stuff Canadians did. Anyway,
there was nothing specific about Canada's foods, but for America, which I left for last, because you are right, this is pretty fucking advanced compared to all this other food.
Yep.
Included canned ravioli, spaghetti, and instant coffee.
Yep. You guys were next. Yes, you guys. No, Why do you think I said it? I'm not saying it to glaze America.
I know, but it's like I was not expecting us to have canned things, but it was like fucking instant coffee.
Yes.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I know there was coffee grounds, but fucking instant coffee, shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no.
You literally mix it and stir it like Nesquik.
Yeah. It was amazing the level of America advanced the rations. They were one of the most innovators of the rations. This isn't me being glazing America. It's just legitimately you guys. And in World War II, you upped your fucking game. It's one of the countries that I can't deny what America did. I'm hitting the rest button there, Nico.
On my back.
And I got one more thing to add to that point too. When you're done, Chief.
Oh, go ahead. You're good.
So I was reading about the battle of Saipan and the subsequent battles in the Pacific, and I remember a story where this guy's like laying in a bed after being recuperating from an injury, and an African American guy comes up to him and goes, "Would you like a glass of cold iced tea?" And the guy's like, "Fuck you," because he thought the guy was trolling him. And then he realized, no, there's a fresh refrigeration plant installed right near the coast over there, and they're actually able to make fresh ice. And it's like, oh, it's nice to have we actually put the effort, our chain of command put the effort into putting the amenities of home into the at the front. And then also I think I saw an AI video once that talked about how we built Coca-Cola bottling plants in situ, but I haven't really done any research to verify if that's true.
Oh, dude, one of the most famous things that the Japanese talk about, the fucking Japanese, one of the Japanese soldiers that was in an area at the time. Still waiting for you to get that rest out there, Nick.
Yep, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pass out and back to the bed.
Don't keep passing out, Nico.
Remember, you guys share money. That's also robbing the chief of money.
Oh, sorry.
That is. Yeah. Okay, so what happens is, funny story with this. One of the Japanese soldiers said during World War II, we're eating grubs off the ground, and the Americans are eating McDonald's in their base.
Mm-hmm.
And that was
damn straight.
I can't.
There was also the philosophy and the teachings of the rations that Japanese soldiers were given. If we're talking World War II, a lot of it was rice. Like a fuck ton of rice, but portioned. It was very portioned, and they were, like I said, they were starving, and Americans were eating top meals. Like it especially during the end of World War II, it was really, really bad for a lot of countries. Like I'm not glazing America. Okay, keep this in mind. But compared to that, I know Canada eventually won. We still have the best rations in the world now. Not compared to France. France has the best rations by far. Tremblay.
No, I'm not lying when I say that. Legitimately, it is actually one of the best rations. By the way, the Coca-Cola Pero Polar Bear now works for Pepsi. Interesting fun fact.
Is Pepsi Man still around? I kind of miss Pepsi Man.
No, Pepsi Man's still around, but he's a Japanese product, so you wouldn't see him that often.
I know, but I like Pepsi Man.
Yeah. How you doing with the fishing, Nico? Any good or?
No, not really. I've been doing bad. I started doing all the trees when they were out.
Okay. Remember, there are other areas to fish, man. You need
to. I had bad luck with it.
But the interesting story. This is going to be my last bit on World War II before I'm moving on to the Napoleonic War stuff.
Yep.
POWs, like American POWs that we brought from Germany and Japan, were absolutely fucking shocked with the fact that we gave them, 3 meals, 3 hots and a cot, as my old man would say.
Yeah. No, it is crazy in World War II. It floors me. Like again. I'm trying to glaze them.
They had cigarettes, they had burgers, and it's like, I thought we were prisoners. I mean, you are, but you're still human.
Well, that's why the Germans. That's why the Germans upped their game with their prisoner of war shit, is because of the fact that they were like, they felt like they were being embarrassed. So in some ways, German POWs were eating better than fucking their own soldiers at one point.
Yeah. You know, it's amazing how much morale can be made with fucking food. Speaking of food, you ready to hear about the Napoleonic War?
I'm out of energy.
You're out of energy? Do you want me to get you some? I'll go get you some. I'll go get you a couple slices of bread. Hold on.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Okay. So Napoleonic. Okay, go ahead with the Napoleonic War.
1803 to 1815.
Yeah, we're gonna start with because it gets worse as time goes on. But you're gonna laugh at some of the good shit they had for this. Go ahead.
Okay. Primarily ate monotonous, high-calorie diet designated to sustain them on long marches, consisting daily of roughly 1.5 pounds of bread or hardtack biscuit, half to 1 pound of meat, beef or pork, and small amounts of rice, dried peas, or vegetables. Now, they also have the key rations by army.
Yep.
So,
go for it.
The French, the Grande Armée. Standard daily rations often included 24 ounces of bread, half a pound of meat, rice or dried vegetables, and a ration of wine or brandy. However, French soldiers frequently relied on looting and foraging, living off the land, due to logistical challenges.
Yeah, why do you think they were so pissed off when the fucking Russians did what they did? There was a hate boner over that. There was a lot of anger over the fact that they basically fucking burned their fucking fields down to the fucking ground. That was... Go ahead.
British Army rations were more structured, comprising roughly of 1.5 pounds of bread or flour, or 1 pound of ship's biscuit, a pound of beef, or half a pound of pork. Oh, that's actually an interesting separation. Either you get a pound of beef or half a pound of pork.
Yep.
Along with peas, rice, and notably 5 pints of small beer or 1 pint of wine/spirits.
Yep.
Common staples, hardtack, was a staple for both sides, often nicknamed maggot castles due to infestation.
Yep. Yeah, the British got some shitty. Like, at least the French got some good grub, but the British sometimes their shit was just rat, like infested, man. Oh.
Yeah. Food preparation, messing the former small groups of messes to pool their rations and cook communal stews or pots is like, yep, mess hall. Yeah, I got that. I understand what that is. Preservation, salted dried meat was common, though fresh meat was used when possible. Innovations. The era saw both birth of modern food preservation with Napoleon incentivizing the creation of bottled/canned food around 1812.
Yep.
Hospital diet. In hospitals, spoon diet was common, including tea, bread, milk, porridge, and rice gruel.
Yep. See, Napoleon was ahead of his time, and he created some larger preserves. Fun fact, for those that don't know,
the more I read about Napoleon, the more I'm like, dude, this guy was a fucking Chad.
Oh, dude, one of the greatest motherfuckers on the planet, and people treat him like because somebody from some generation gets upset and pissy over the fact that they treat him like garbage. This man was an innovator, and like I said, I fucking hate because some people consider him like, you know, anti-woke, and he was a dictator and he was a tyrant. Yeah. And the British know what the fuck they're talking about because of the goddamn fucking British. Here you go, Nico.
Yeah. No matter which side you look at, it's like they both had noble families with an absurd amount of power at the time. At least Napoleon said, "Fuck you, I am your emperor."
Yep. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
And unlike fucking King Charles over there, who's sit his fat ass on that throne, I am here with you.
To be fair, let's not take the word of the British, because the British are basically, if you go by the monarchy, it's all incest.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
I thought you were going to say the British like to revise a lot of things, and it's like they're both true.
I love the British for their propaganda bullshit, but it's just absolute laugh out loud when you hear how modern day people like to look at Napoleon and they don't understand that the man, like he created some like first of all he was a progressive.
Oh, they're falling for the propaganda. That's the beautiful part, isn't it?
It really is, and it's just it's disgusting to me, Bob. I hate how they.
Well, it is disgusting, but it's beautiful in like you look back and you see the stage show, but they think it's real life. It's like, no, this is a stage show. You're watching Shakespeare right now.
Yeah, to me, it's the mentality I have with it that pisses me off. It's like, okay, so if you were to take Napoleon compared to other people at the time, I would say Napoleon created more positive stuff than any other quote unquote dictator. Oh no, he was a piece of shit. In a lot of ways, he was a piece of shit. Like he did some stuff that a lot of people would be very upset about. His most famous thing that he did that a lot of rioters don't like nowadays is he's the guy that said, "Hey guys, they're attacking us. Okay, load the cannons. Grape shot."
Yeah,
that's so good.
Yeah. Because what was that quote? Good and gentle people only need a stern word.
Yeah.
The rabble needs force. And what was the other term that was used? It was when these creatures are met with comfort after their actions, they will find themselves invincible.
Yep, it is, like I told you, he is the fucking Chad of the world, man, and show that man some respect. That's what he is.
You gotta say the real word for it, dude. It's wholesome. It's not just great, it's wholesome.
I will always respect my man Napoleon. I won't show the same respect to any other tyrant. I'm on the exact opposite because they've never done anything positive for anybody.
Damn.
Oh, you lost somebody.
We lost TJ. No.
TJ.
Maybe it was a network issue.
Yeah. Any other
he may come back. But I get what you're saying, because any other tyrant, they wouldn't invent shit. The only thing they'd invent is more rules to oppress.
No, I'm not. Again, he isn't like, and he's like I said. There's a lot of bad stuff he did. I think he's a all-out tyrant. Well, I think like any other tyrant on the fucking problems, evil,
fucking Stalin.
Stalin. There's nothing Stalin did good in this world. You can. All he did was make suffering and endless suffering. That's
the only
that's
thing
the
that
only...
came out of Stalin was that fucking movie, Death of Stalin.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's one more. There's 13 chairs or 12 chairs.
Yeah, 12 chairs. That was a good one. Yeah.
Something similar happened, Chief. Because anybody who's actually looked into history knows that the Germans did not invent the Blitzkrieg. Technically, if you want to get super technical, it was the Mongolians, but it was Percy Hobart that refined it for armored warfare.
Yeah.
And the same thing that happened with Percy Hobart can be said that happened to Napoleon, where he was going against the grain, and the officer class are cliquey as fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, the noble class, cliquey as fuck. Oh my god. It's like fucking high school with political power. Fuck, oh man, I hate it.
Aru said, I respect Super Mario. Same here. God, motherfucker created a spin jump. Innovator all around. Yep. No,
he keeps simping for Princess Peach.
Dude, it happens.
I'll be real with you, man. I was like, I'm more a fan.
To be fair, he could have easily went away from Princess Peach and went for Luna, and it would have been fine. He would have been better off.
Oh, like he could have hooked up with Princess Daisy, although he might have hooked up with Princess Daisy. There's like he goes and saves a lot of princesses.
It's implied that Luigi got with Daisy. It's always implied there.
No evidence to that. I will not allow
fandoms, man. Fandoms. They exist.
Fandoms can suck the fandoms can suck a fat fatty. Okay, so back to rations.
Chief, nobody wants to suck you. It's okay. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, fat
so
fatty.
Ooh. Wow. Get a karate chop to the face. Holy crap. That was great. I fucking love that, Bob. That was great, my friend.
That's why I'm still laughing, is because, hey man, if you guys come up with some spice, throw it my way. I'm all for it.
I know. That I don't mind it. You didn't hit any negative bars there. Nico, you want to go mining, or should I? Okay, I'll let you do the mining then. I'll go get us our sword and shit, and then we'll go mine. Yeah, let you hit the mines. I'll drop you off. I got a pizza for you here, so I'll set you up with a pizza. Meet me at the main mine.
You know what the real kicker is here, Chief? When we're talking about food, I had the fucking Rammstein song "My Tile" playing.
Yeah.
My part.
So modern rations have been an innovative for the last bit now, and the MRE bags, fucking, I don't know. My friend says they're worse now than some of the stuff they had back then, because back then at least there was fresh stuff.
I mean, dude, back then they had fucking Campbell's and shit.
Yeah.
They'd say, hey, put this can in your pack.
Yeah. Well, dude, they gave you food too. Did Super Mario Land? He got a kiss from Daisy. So yeah, no.
Come on, Chief. You know better than anyone. A kiss doesn't mean shit. That does not require dedication. That's just a thank you.
All depends where the kiss was.
I mean, fair.
Fair.
Probably on the forehead.
All depends on the kiss. Okay. Did you get the sword, Nico? When I got the sword, or no?
No. I had to go find it.
Oh yeah, you got to go into the mines, I guess. And run into what's his face. Well, I'm waiting for you at the mines, Nico. Once you get here, I can give you your pizza. I got a pizza ready for you.
I'll end up to it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna fish while I'm waiting for Nico.
There's a guy.
But no, I think like you said, modern day rations are quite good. Okay, hold on. Oh well, I'll wait for you to get back out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
did you get the weapon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got the sword of power.
Well, you got the rusted weapon. Okay, there you go, Nico. All right, have fun mining, my friend. I'm gonna do some fishing here, and then I'm gonna go back to the I'm gonna go back to the what's it called. You might want to drop off some gear too, because then you can carry more stuff. But yeah, I'll buy some more pizza for you. I'll get a couple pizzas ready for you when you get back out. Mm-hmm. So this feels like real life a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Over to my place. Thank you for the ride. I'll buy a couple pizzas on the way out.
That's good.
Yeah, it just feels like that's something I've actually done in real life. It's like, okay, I'll go get the pizzas. Hold on. I actually have 2 pizzas sitting in my freezer right now because of someone being awesome. And it's like, yeah, we're going to have pizza tomorrow. I'll lock until fucking noon. No, overall, this has been a fun little thought process in the River Down. So how should we make our ration kit? How do you want to do our ration kit here? We're setting up a ration kit. We've talked about rations. Now, how are we going to make the rations, Bob? What's your game plan?
Say again? For
rations? Yeah, we're going to be making our rations for D&D.
Now, when you say making them, it's okay, I'm a store owner, and how am I going to make rations for an adventurer?
Yes.
Okay. I would actually... Let's assume I have a decent culinary skill, like a mid-tier, not master level. I would actually start delving into pickling products and investing in salt products.
Okay. So salted fish is usually a traditional munch.
Yeah, it's like salted fish. Having some dried things such as like certain vegetables and seeds. Because certain seeds are edible and shit like that. So like sunflower seeds and shit.
Yeah.
Have a little foraging thing on the side there, but the mainstay is actually pickles. Like any vegetable that would be common enough from the farms that I could purchase, pickle them, and sell them at a premium. That would be like my premium ration product. Would be the pickled items in jars.
Okay.
And then from there, make a name for yourself as, I don't know, the fucking pickle man.
Hello, who came back? Is that DJ?
That's DJ.
Popped out to get dinner, and I was just talking to my pops about rations on the Star Trek Voyager game, because I know we were talking about rations when I last left you guys, and I was thinking about how I have to balance resource constraints with making my crew happy.
Yep. Well, you do have rations in that game. What's the specs on that? Oh, I haven't looked at it yet because I've been wanting to pick it up, but I'm not 100% sure if I like.
Well, first time I opened the game, it wanted to capture all the shaders, and that used up like all of my CPU and GPU during a live stream, which was super like weird because I had to like basically let it crash. But I opened it today on medium settings, and everything works perfectly. So, I mean, basically, if you don't push the settings too aggressively, you can run the game at like 30 frames a second. At medium, you're good. I'm running it at 60 frames a second, but if I struggled, I can lower it again. But yeah, basically, once you open it the first time, you're good. Some people, like my friend Joe, who's playing it, said he had a hard time balancing morale in his case. So, I kind of actually started a new game save just because I didn't know how to. I was wasting deuterium gallivanting around, and I realized that you can't collect if your cargo bays aren't built up. You waste resources. So if you collect resources, you don't have cargo bay space, then you can't get those resources again.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'll have to look at. I may ask you to do a review of that later, like once you've played it for next Space Geeks, because that'd actually be kind of fun to do. Okay. So Nico, what's your ration? How are you going to make your rations for D&D? Give me a price of how much your rations would be.
If I was to make my own rations, like for instance, overall,
you're a shopkeeper.
Okay, I would first make it with beef jerky in the center, and then wrap around a thing of lettuce around it to keep it dry inside. And then I would actually sell it for roughly around 5 silvers each.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's Nico's thing. All right. So my ration list. All right. We got till 9:02. We're gonna play for a little bit longer here. Nico seems to be enjoying. Are you having a good time?
Yeah, I'm learning again.
Okay.
It's been a while, but
it's been a while. I know you haven't played this in forever. Oh, we got some carrot seeds. Cool. So my rations would be like this. Okay, I would have 3 sets of rations. Each would be about, you'd have your copper piece rations, which would be basically a set of porridge, a water skin with some water, a simple meat, like a jerky, and mint seeds, and then a little piece of hardtack. Now, my next set would be the silver piece stuff. My silver piece stuff is going to be more of a vegetable type of medley. We're going to have some dried veggies, some dried, maybe even a little bit of whiskey in there with the nice harvest there. So if someone has a little bit of that, some bears, and then you'd have some pemmican. For the gold star treatment, though, you're getting a whole lot. You're getting a set of matches. You're getting way more meat than you normally would, and you'd be getting a larger portion of porridges, and you'd be getting way more. You get 2 pieces of pemmican instead, because pemmican should be in a ration list. I've actually been arguing that, like, oh, well, that wasn't a medieval thing. I'm like, well, no, but you telling me D&D wouldn't have that?
Oh, geez.
Yo,
I forgot the other ration thing was beverages.
Mm-hmm.
Chiffer. That would be another primo product I'd be selling is Chiffer.
Okay.
For those who don't know that is something over in like Russia fame. It is extremely strong tea, like almost coffee level strong, but it's made with tea leaves.
Yep. It's actually quite good.
Yeah. So yeah, it would be like pre-made chiffer, like little flasks. That would be the other premium thing I'd be selling for like maybe 5 silver a piece.
Yeah, put everything in the chest. Did you get any? Did you get any copper?
I think I did. Yeah, I got some copper ore. I'll put it in there. Was that in the chest or in this chest right here?
Yeah, copper in there. Copper, stone. Yeah, because we need lots of stone because we're gonna be building a silo so we can start chopping the shit so we can get the stuff for the eventual chickens and cows and shit like that when we finally get that up. Oh, you got a slime. Cool.
You know, I do wonder, of all the things, because I don't know. Actually, you know what? Keep going. I'm gonna look up how old chiffer is.
Okay, no problem.
There you go.
No, that's my idea for rations. There's so much you can do in D&D for rations. So it's like there's a book called the Aurora's Handbook, which I do suggest a lot of players look into if you want different food archetypes. Like modern day Dungeons and Dragons likes to ignore that shit, but that book is really useful and really should be something. Yeah.
Later on, I gotta send you the book I made.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
You're probably gonna love it. It's a D1. It's basically a D1000 book for different kinds of like customizations. You want the D100s.
Yeah, we gotta actually. There's gonna be a day I actually do look into making our own like ration book for different rations and stuff. Yeah. I've even made some magical items. Yeah, go ahead.
So this is Soviet to post-Soviet era, and yeah, I know chiffer first came in invention from gulags because it's like prison food. But I'm thinking it wouldn't be impossible for this to be like some eureka invention made in like a fantasy setting like D&D, because all it is just tea. It's just really strong tea.
I thought chiffer was a cross between tea and coffee. I thought they mixed coffee into the tea.
Let me see. Very large amounts of low-grade black tea, small amount of water, breaking down the caffeine into stimulants like adenine and granonine. So it's just a fuck ton of black tea, and the boiling process breaks down the caffeine into the
So what they do is they put a lot in. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, and through the boiling process, it extracts the potent caffeine.
Yep.
So you don't have to worry about the exoticness of coffee depending on your area. In the D&D setting, if you're in like the European area and you got something like black tea or some other tea, experiment a little bit and boil a fuck ton of it. That's why it's also selling for a premium, because a lot goes into it.
Yeah.
And it also acts like a fucking pseudo coffee.
Yeah. Well, again, you could do that with any tea. Like you could take an Earl Grey. Like what my mom used to do is 5 fucking red rose tea bags and a fucking tea, and she'd leave that fucker steeping all day.
Yeah, but you get the point I'm making.
Yeah.
It's like chiffer is not a ration that you can get in D&D. You'd have to get like proper coffee, and it's like, oh, dude, fuck. That's something I just made on the spot if I look at the Soviet era shit.
Yeah, no, that shit is. By the way, my mom's coffee is disgusting, but she would do that all the time. It's one of the grossest things I've ever seen my mom do. Is like she'll take. So as she starts with 3 tea bags, and she'll make a pot of water, boil the pot, throw the freaking tea in a kettle. Then she'll turn her element on mid, and as the day goes by, she'll just add more water and add more tea bags. So by the end of the day, there'll be 6 tea bags of red rose pico tea, like pico tea or black tea, and she'll just let that seep all fucking day. Yeah. And it's so much tea. It's one of the grossest things ever. Nico's about to pass out if he doesn't get to bed.
So what it has here is it's about 5 to 8 tablespoons per person for 1 cup of chiffer.
Yeah. It's crazy. But tonight, I think...
It's like, fuck yeah. That's my new ration right there. As a a food store man in a fantasy setting, oh yeah, pickled items and chauffeur.
Okay,
People are gonna love me.
Yeah. So we're gonna call it for tonight, boys and girls. I'm gonna set up tonight's. We're gonna end it for tonight. We've hit 9 o'clock. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be joining LCX at around 11. We're going to be doing a collab stream. She wanted to ask me about some stuff for D&D, so we'll be doing that. So that's going to be the fun tomorrow. And so we'll see you guys next time, and we'll see you tomorrow. I hope you have yourselves a very, very good night. Thank you, DJ Ronnie. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Nico, on our adventure through the...
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Arus, for joining us and popping in, and thank you for watching the chat, Arus. Do appreciate that. We will see you guys next time on Orc War Chief Reviews. Like, subscribe, share these guys out. You can find their links in the description. And we'll see you next time. Have yourselves a very, very good night. Bye.
Bye, everybody.